with an introduction I probably should have given a few minutes ago. But our next speaker is a force of nature. She cared for Akash like a battlefield nurse, on call 24 hours a day for 6 straight months. She brought her superhuman determination, tenacity, stamina, and organizational skills to bear on Akash's recovery, letting nothing get in the way of a successful outcome. You know how they say, do not come between a mother bear and its cubs. Well, that analogy was never truer than with Meena and Akash. Ladies and gentlemen, Meena Shukla.
It's a very short speech. I do not need to say, it's written all over my face, that I am very proud of you, my son. He was always a gentle boy. As an infant, he rarely cried. When he woke up smiling. In school, he never got in fight with anyone, right? Everyone knew him as a loving, gentle kid. I could not believe how this gentle kid could put up with such a painful, agonizing task. But he did. I do not know how many other people in the world would have the courage to say, I will go through this horrific surgery, but in the end, I'll take charge of my destiny. So, my dear son, what you did has impressed your strong-willed mother to no end. There is a huge difference between talking tough and backing it up with action. For the courage and bravery you showed, you should be proud the rest of your life. If you could do this, all other future challenges will be a piece of cake for you. Now, as if the surgery itself was not enough of a challenge, you undertook this huge task of writing a book. Between your dad and you must have put in 1,000 hours on this project. I could have helped you writing a book, you know that. But I thought we should have a division of labor. So I let Dad work with you and help you with writing. While I took care of many of the marketing tasks, Akash, writing this book and getting it published was a monumental task. You worked hard at it, and I'm so very proud of you. As I compliment Akash, I also need to compliment my husband, Rahul. I think he put that in here. From the very first day, since Akash decided to write a book on this subject, Rahul kept him focused. Rahul runs manufacturing companies and lives a very busy life. But for this book project, he let nothing come in the way. His attention to details sometimes is tiring. When the publisher sent a book jacket design, when Rahul asked Akash, did you like it? Not really, said Akash. So Rahul downloads necessary artwork, gets designing software, and designs this jacket. When publishers made a press kit, Rahul helped Akash make a press kit that was 10 times better. You heard the phrase, behind every successful man, there is a successful woman. Well, the original phrase was, behind every successful man, there is a surprised woman. But in Rahul's case, his energy and his artistic skills and his determination are no surprise at all to me. Rahul, without your help to Akash, this book project would not have been possible at all. I am so very proud of you. That is all I needed to say.
This next speaker is well known to all here. He is co-author of Measure of a Man. He is president and CEO of SS White Technologies. He is a writer, a poet, a philosopher, a hands-on engineer, and a gifted strategist. He is a wonderful blend of emotion, logic, and intuition. And he's also the father of Akash Shukla. And as he tells me all the time, he is humble and brilliant and gives great speeches. Ladies and gentlemen, Rahul Shukla.
This is my third time here, and I don't have that many jokes. I have always known that writing is therapeutic. When you write, it is really a subtle conspiracy where you cleverly transfer your pain and melancholy to your reader. Writers write because if they did not, they would go crazy. I see Madurai nodding his head. So the reason why Akash needed to write was to cleanse his heart of the despair he was feeling. My job was to guide him in this process. I thought I was doing him a favor, but this turned out as one of the best experiences of my life. Why? Because I spent countless hours with Akash. How many fathers can say, I worked 500 hours with my son on something we both enjoyed very much? There is a famous business saying which says, how many executives on their deathbed will complain that they did not spend enough time at work? Not many. But many business people in their twilight years of their career lament that they did not spend enough time with their children. I would not be one of them. As Dr. Loy here would be able to verify, Meena and I were at Akash's school for every occasion for 14 years. Work was important, but never that important. They say work will wait while you show rainbow to your child, but rainbow will not wait while you work. So writing this book with Akash was a joy that will stay with me for not just this life, but many subsequent lives. My wife Meena is not braggy. She does not talk about all the wonderful things she does. She has learned nothing from me. But Meena was a force that we always depend on. She takes charge of every situation and against all odds delivers success. I will give you one example. When the doctor said we had to stop lengthening, we left the office disappointed, but then within next 30 minutes, Meena must have made 20 calls. And somehow she got an appointment for next day to start at a new therapy place. And that's where we met Meena. Meena, you are amazing. You do not get tired. But that is because you care so much for the ones that you love. That is all I have. I want to express special thanks to our MC, Brian Parlato. I do not know whether he has any more emails. And one last thing. My book of short stories was published in 1995. Meena threw a nice surprise party. Friends were lining up to get my autograph. Men were talking in one corner, all the women standing with books in their hand, lining up for my autograph. So I stopped signing the book. I quickly started looking for the photographer. And I said, take a picture of this man. I said, there are pretty women lining up to get my autograph. This is never going to happen again. Well, Akash was only 9. He sang a song for me at that time. And then he asked me, Dad, can I have an autograph book by you? He could not read Gujarati, but I was so touched that he wanted a signed copy. Well, I have that book, and I was looking at it yesterday, and I want to share what I wrote on the first page for Akash 14 years ago. It says, "To my dear son Akash, who has promised that he will show this book to his children, and will publish his own book. Love." Love you the mostest, Rahul Shukla, February 6, 1995, and it brings incredible joy that what I say to him, that I hope he publishes his own book. I congratulate you, and I give you my heartfelt blessings that you